He won't want that same start because he won't get them chances against Howson. Both of them look incredibly focused right now.
76.
But I like the demeanour of John as he walked onto the stage. He's going to get the first opportunity to double for his beloved tops.
Game shown the first leg.
No messing around from the Highlander.
Second leg, Richie,
straight in top, straight in front. Good use of the middle segment there from Howson to chip off an extra 5, meaning he's on a 2-darter rather than a 3-figure finish.
16, Richie 96.
Yeah, you feel that's not enough to put too much pressure on this 96 for Howson. That's awkward for him because he'll want to stay on the treble 20. But that's what he's been doing so well for double 8. And for me, the best dart in that combination finish was that second dart because it's tricky.
Game on.
That first dart is almost making that treble. He's learned, he's trained, he's practiced the way of that understacking dart, of being able to bash through that into the treble.
85.
Treble 15. Well, now it's 75. May have to be 25 on the bull. How much of a help is that?
16.
Got close. I think that was probably a difficult dart for Howson.
Yeah, it's almost like an exhibition shot. He didn't want to go that way as Henderson looks at treble 17, gets it. That's what Henderson does. That will sting. Look at the reaction in the background there from Howson. A missed opportunity there from Richie. And John was all over that. Happy days for Henderson. He'll be back because you sense if this 110 goes, it doesn't. Look at that reaction. Chance for Howson.
Well, there will be real relief for Richie Howson
71.
should he take out this 71 and manage to win this leg, a leg in which he's been the chaser all throughout, despite having the throw. Gets a go at double 16.
Henderson maybe a little bit of a let-off. Shanghai.
We saw him miss the double for the 152 in the previous leg. He's not going to get a go at the double for that 120 shot.
Richie 141.
Big moments turn big matches. Howson is not going to conjure one up here.
But what he can do.
130.
He'd be okay with that because this 70 was looking really inviting for Henderson. Leggy's been in control, but it could only be the 1 dart, and it is only 1 dart or a double. That was a little bit close to the treble, but no such issues whatsoever. The most important dart in this match so far, and John Henderson was up for the challenge.
Johnny O'Carr 170.
Well, of course, John Henderson could win it here in the most sensational style. It won't happen, but Howson is going to have to pull out an almighty finish
98.
here.
Richie O'Carr 139.
Another Hail Mary I feel because John sat pretty on that 72. It's a tough, tough finish, the 139. And what he has to do is find a treble, put pressure 59. On the 72. Advantage Henderson.
72.
He had a match dart in the previous leg. That was at tops. He gets another at the same target. And this time, Henderson hits.
148. Needs treble. You'll set it up.
100.
Yeah, nicely done to tee up tops. Thornton just hoping to make him think by hitting a big one. Manages that.
140. Leonard requires 40.
This would be for the first breaker throw of this semi-final. Double 10.
Game
and it goes the way of Gates.
Leonard Gates.
These types of chances have to go. That's where we're at. That's where he's at. And you can see how he feels as well. Leonard Gates waiting now, ready to pounce.
20. Leonard requires 20.
Double 10. Now for Leonard.
Game
takes the leg.
Leonard Gates.
7-1. As wasn't a scoreline that I'd have
Game
thought it
on.
would be.
As Gates gets a go at double 18.
24.
Not yet.
Robert
Not yet,
requires
Leonard.
10.
Come on then, Robert. Can you put this double 5 away? It hasn't been your friend, to be fair. Double 2. And he takes it.
Robert Thornton.
Fascinating
Robert
situation.
requires
Thornton here
80.
wants 80 to very quickly have turned 8-1 into 8-4.
Game come at 12 flag.
He's certainly found his doubles and he's hitting that top nicely.
13th flag.
That was a
Robertson
break.
goes first.
So when does he
Game
start
on.
thinking?
Robert requires 170.
So this is a must take. Can't do it now. Needs to leave it.
134.
And he does.
Leonard requires 88.
A real opportunity then for Gates to wrap it up. And he does get a couple of darts at double 14.
Game.
And
Shot.
finally, well, Leonard Gates really should have plenty in the tank. It was 8-1 against Lisa Ashton. It probably should have been 9-1 against Robert Thornton before there was a mini comeback from
125.
Henderson's fellow Scott. Eventually winning that one 9-4, Leonard Gates.
Yeah, and Leonard Gates is going to get an early opportunity to break the Henderson throw.
Well, this is where he could miscount. Should be the bullseye.
94.
Got the sums right and has done,
55.
in fairness, throughout this tournament. And we know where Hendo will go. Tops has been on the end of his arm in this
Game shot
tournament,
the first
and it
leg.
lands in the first leg of the
Henderson.
final.
Second leg, Leonard
Yeah, and I
goes
think this is
first.
where this one
Game
will be
on.
won or lost, is John Henderson's doubling.
Left himself a double. It was a strange way to go just to leave that.
Yeah, and potentially this gives him a lifeline at the
85.
first break.
32.
5-0, I'm not sure he could come back. 4-1 gives him a glimmer. Double 8.
Game
And
shot
Leonard
at
Gates
flag.
does have a leg
Leonard
on the
Gates.
board. How pivotal could that be going into the first break?
Between for a quick fire couple of legs.
No score.
And
John
remember,
Lucas,
John Henderson
74.
has not missed a dart at double. He should get another here.
It's going to get 2.
Game
Double
shot at
16
six leg.
is pinned.
John
The
Henderson.
Highlander has punished
Seven leg
the
shot
mistake
to reverse.
from Leonard Gates.
Game on.
3 clear at tops to cut the gap to 2 was missed. Doesn't need to go the eye-catchy way here. Would he just start on the 20s instead of the 18s? He does. 68. Now he can just set this up.
88.
Smart, intelligent darts. Great board management from Henderson.
And he took his time over it as well. Real
82.
focus, real
John Lucas,
pragmatism
40.
there from Henderson, who will once again have a look at his favourite double. Now the cover on
Game
10.
shot at ninth leg.
And John Henderson edges ever closer
10th leg,
to a
Leonard
second
went first.
World Seniors
Game
glory.
on.
Well, all of a sudden, if this is a 2 treble visit or better, there's huge pressure on the 120.
Exactly what we said, wasn't it? In that
70.
kind of spot,
Leonard
161, he only
120.
managed to score 41. He gets away with it. And he may take this out for a first ton topper of his tournament.
Game shot at 10th leg.
And Leonard Gates.
Leonard Gates.
See-
John Henderson, this is your moment.
Finish line in sights. On his favourite double.
29.
One championship dart
30.
has gone begging for Henderson. But it's getting tricky for Gates. One more opportunity,
Gates from the third
and he
flag.
takes it.
Leonard
The
Gates.
soldier is still in this. Henderson
Leonard
has
is
had
reversed.
and missed the opportunity.
Game on.
And he thought it was his throw, Chris.
Henderson needs to forget it. He's got his back turned, but he will return.
58.
John Henderson
Lucas,
has missed
25.
2 championship darts already. Is this the time for the Highlander to add the match play to the World Championship? Double 12 for Henderson. He composes himself, stares down the target, Double six. It's getting nervy.
19.
And more have gone begging, Chris.
15.
4 match darts, 4 championship darts. And Gates gets another go.
34.
But he can't find it. It's all too much. But it could have been a 170 to wrap up the tournament. Henderson so good on tops. Can he go south and take it on double 3? He looks pretty much locked out here. Slightly easier finish, albeit a bigger one. Henderson's getting a chance. For the ball.
99.
Make that 8.
The number keeps rising. But Leonard Gates, have you got a ton topper to break the Henderson throw? Treble 18 and ball. And he's not going to get a go. So surely, John
57.
Henderson, this is your moment once again.
It has been a gripping game. A dramatic end. Henderson composes himself. And eventually, John Henderson masters the match play.
Goodwin, World Senior Darts Tour, match play, John Henderson.
The Scotsman seals a second senior success. He denies the title defence of Leonard Gates of the United States to become the New York champion.
And now receiving the gold medal, this wonderful trophy. He is the new Goodwin World Seniors Match Play Champion, the Highlander Big John Henderson. One more time, the Goodwin World Seniors Match Play Champion of 2024, the Highlander Big John Henderson.